Welcome to Newtech Corporate Electronics Recycling. In terms of technology, the 21st century is an amazing point in time to exist. Just consider for one moment the progress in our understanding of the human anatomy and medical treatments brought about through the use of technology. Or think about the colossal freedoms in information or the free learning resources available through the internet. And let us not forget the progress in our communications and how this has aided commerce and trade at a global level. And not least of all, we should consider the effortless efficiencies now enjoyed by manufacturing and how this has improved our industries. All of these amazing advancements can be attributed to just a few classic factors. Firstly, the brilliant minds of people. And secondly, serious developments in technology and electronics engineering. In fact, technology is so commonplace nowadays. If you were asked to list 5 electronic devices that people work with daily, you could do so effortlessly. Technology is a force for so much good in the world, it's hard to imagine a downside. However, problems do occur, especially when these electronics become obsolete or broken and need to be disposed of. Can you believe that old office computers, for example, or cell phones or printers or copiers, in fact, just about all electrical equipment, IT hardware, and even electrically powered machinery is classified as toxic waste when it's ready to be disposed of? This toxic electronic waste is commonly referred to as e-waste, and up until recently, there was literally billions of tons being dumped into landfill sites across the USA and around the world. Dumping electronics can result in deadly toxins like cadmium, heavy metals, and a vast array of poisons leaking into the ground we cultivate and the very water we depend on for life. Thankfully, it wasn't long before the EPA and the Department of Environmental Protection stepped in to work with the business community in changing the laws and improving the guidelines around e-waste disposal. Nowadays, it's illegal to dispose of your business's electronics and IT hardware in landfill sites, or with anyone that's not an accredited recycler. E-waste pollution wasn't the only issue determining how electronics were disposed of. There were other issues emerging. Surprisingly enough, these other issues weren't ecological in nature. They were related to the theft of data. Data that was recovered by criminals from old computer waste, and less obviously, items like photocopiers and cell phones. Well, it wasn't just the criminals being prosecuted when caught. The companies that these items originally belonged to also found themselves facing fines for millions due to the way they had neglected to destroy data before disposing of their electronics. Well, there had to be a better way to ensure an ecologically safe and data-secure disposal method for businesses. And thankfully there is. Designed to meet the modern needs of the 21st century, the Newtech Corporate Electronics Recycling Program is a state-regulated e-waste disposal service which ensures your business is legally protected. It doesn't matter if you only have a few old PC monitors kicking around the office, or if you're planning to retire thousands of IT assets. This corporate electronics service has been created to meet everyone's needs and meet every legal requirement. In summary, the Newtech Corporate Electronics Recycling Program offers 6 core services. The first of these services is hard drive and data destruction, which consists of the following. Firstly, a data purge to wipe clean all files from the hard disks. Secondly, the hard disks are exposed to an EMP charge to sterilize them. Thirdly, the disks are shredded into tiny flakes, and these flakes are melted down so the materials can be recycled. The shredding of hard drives can occur either at your location or within our secure facility. Our second service relates to the collection of e-waste. You can hire our team of recycling engineers to disassemble and remove any hardware you may have. Or you can simply have it collected if it's ready to go. We also offer a milk run service which is free for many of our members. Or alternatively, why not bring it into one of our recycling facilities? The third service offered by Newtech Recycling is known as demanufacturing. Demanufacturing is a process that involves taking apart electronics piece by piece. This is done to ensure minimal waste and allows for a higher rate of recycling in terms of materials. In fact, it is possible to reclaim up to 98% of materials used in electronic devices. Newtech's fourth core service is actually recycling. We own and operate CRT recycling machines, the only ones of their kind in this nation. In addition to recycling glass, Newtech is able to bring back into circulation alloys, metals, plastics and other such reusable materials. This process has two advantages. Firstly, it ensures no electronics end up in landfill sites. And secondly, it helps the US economy in terms of removing its dependency on materials from overseas. Newtech's fifth core service is in relation to EWaste accreditation. To prove that your company has successfully managed a zero landfill policy and that your IT manager has successfully disposed of hard drives or devices that may contain sensitive data legally, Newtech issues 2 EWaste certifications. One is for the company and one is for the responsible manager. An EWaste certification is your assurance that all of your electronics have been disposed of legally. Many companies show their EWaste accreditation on their websites, and likewise, IT directors also use their certifications to assist them in their career paths. Finally, Newtech intends to make recycling affordable to all types of businesses. Recycling is a labour-intensive process, which is good because it creates much-needed jobs. But we don't want the cost of doing the right thing to be a deciding factor when it comes to protecting the environment or ensuring that your company has disposed of its electronics legally. Collectively, we have enough IT directors, companies and other such members to allow us to help bring down the costs and even make some services free.